everyone and welcome to another weekly review. This time we're doing October 6th week, trading MNQ futures, and last week, if you remember, we had 6 trades and all of them were losses. This week I took 3 trades, 2 wins, 1 break even, and all in all it got me back to break even. What made the difference? 2 things. Better trade selection. I set out Monday and Tuesday completely and applying last week's lesson on stop management when the price goes sideways. Let me walk you through the weekly calendar and why I filtered out the first 2 days of the week, then we'll go trade by trade. We can see that Monday and Tuesday we have no red folders, which means price action will probably be better on Wednesday and Thursday on the second part of the week. On Wednesday 2 p.m. we have FOMC meeting minutes, and on Tuesday at 8:30 Powell speaks before market open, meaning Monday and Tuesday are out. Wednesday and Thursday I'm looking for setup. The result is I didn't trade at Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday I did. And let's start with Wednesday price action. Okay, so Wednesday, my first trade for the week. Price is in extreme discount. We can see here below all the true opens. Plus we just rejected or coming back from higher time frame PDAs, which means for me it's a clear long setup. I plan to enter at 9:30 based on this 12-hour look back. Now let's jump to the 5-minute chart to follow the trade. First we enter and immediately we get to 1 to 2. I plan to target around 1 to 3, as you know me. Price continued to reach higher, already almost in my take profit, and I move my stop a bit below 1 to 2 risk to reward. And then what happens? Price takes me out. Then guess what? Price continue higher and reach my target and even the true week open. This is a classic trader dilemma. Will I secure profits or will I give my trade more room and get the full range? There isn't a perfect answer here. You either risk giving back your gains for the bigger winner, or you already lock in what you have and sometimes you miss the full move. For this trade, I chose to put capital protection. I got 1 to 1.7 and I'll take it and move on. And I have a question for you. Have you ever moved your stop loss to protect your profit? Then price reversed, took you out and moved exactly to your take profit? Let me know in the comment section down below. I know I'm not the only one in this case. Let's share our processes so other traders will see we are not alone. Next we have the second trade for the day. I see that price is reaching extreme premium and left this big displacement. I see that we have this 24-hour look back for 10 a.m. that I'm putting a limit order in. And what happens is that I get into the trade and price almost take me out here. But then we have nothing. Price just consolidate to the side. And this is familiar. Price going sideways after entry. Last time it happened, I exit the trade and missed the full move. This week I chose the different approach. I didn't exit. I waited to price to move a bit, and then I moved my stop loss to break even, which took me out and continued higher. I'm out in 0 loss. And here's the thing, by reducing my risk to break even, I gave the trade a chance. If it works, I'm still in, and if not, I'm not risking anything. And that's the lesson applied from last week. Break even, exit, the right process. So for Wednesday summary, we had 1 winner, 1 break even, and let's see Thursday. On Thursday, 9:30, price was in extreme premium here and here. We are far from our true open bias. We can see they are down here. So for me, I understand price wants to go lower today. I planned my entry using this 24-hour look back on the extreme premium side. We can see here because I don't want to get into a trade in a dead zone. And I plan to exit here. This is 48-hour look back, really near the 90-minute bias. So for me, it's also 1 to 3. This is the perfect setup. Now, 2 things we can see here. One, we're in all-time high. This is a problematic area because we don't really have PDAs on top of us, and we cannot really say what price will want to do. This is why I traded half my normal size. Plus, I had a technical issue and I missed my entry in a minute, meaning instead of taking this full trade, which you can see worked perfectly, I took this trade, which is 1 to 2 risk to reward. Not ideal, but the setup was still valid and I'm in. Now, this is the interesting part. My take profit stays in the same place. The fact that I entered late doesn't matter where I think price will get. It doesn't matter my analysis. What it does can help me is where I put my stop loss, which I put a bit below the true day open because I don't expect price to reverse there, which turns out the trade from instead of 1 to 3 to 1 to 2. And this result in a second winning trade for the week. And for summary this week, 3 things brought me from 6 losing streak from last week back to break even this week. Number 1, planning and trade selection. Setting out Monday and Tuesday completely. I didn't force trades where there weren't high probability setups. That alone saved me from probable chop losses. Number 2, learning from mistakes. Wednesday second trade, when price went sideways, I reduced my risk instead of exiting, moved my stop to break even. I gave the trend a chance without exposing capital. That's applying last week's lesson in real time. And number 3, risk management based on the context. Thursday all-time high, I cut my position size in half, adapted my risk accordingly. That's how you get from 6 losses in 1 week to break even the next week. Not hero trades, not luck. Planning, discipline, and risk management working together. And before we say goodbye, drop a comment with the biggest takeaway from this week recap. And if you're learning from these breakdowns, hit the subscribe button and like button. It helped me reach more traders who might also struggling to become profitable, and for you, because I post weekly recaps every week I trade. So I see you all traders next time. Trade smart, stay disciplined.